All right, guys, welcome back into another episode of Dom Details Daily, a daily way off sport commentary. So we're going to go ahead and get this out of the way. Russell Westbrook is your MVP. If your team can't even allow you 5 minutes to take a breath after you put them up 15 points in 3 quarters without them screwing something up, you're probably the most valuable player on the court. We're going to get back into college football and the NFL, seeing as the NFL draft is less than a week away. Reuben Foster revealed to an ESPN insider that he had a diluted urine sample at the NFL Combine that he got kicked out of, which probably explains why he got into the argument with the medic that led to his dismissal. It's smart on his part. It gave him an opportunity to provide an excuse, although one that I have a hard time believing, that he was sick and that he needed to stay hydrated. Okay, it was going to get out regardless, so it's great that he's at the forefront of it. If we look at it from my perspective, it had to do with marijuana. The bigger question around this is this going to hinder his draft stock? Easy answer, no. His talent is too readily available to teams who are in dire need of it. And even though the NFL is becoming more strict about their substance abuse, I really feel that marijuana is on the lowest list of grievances and concerns for the league, mainly because the vast majority of athletes within that organization participate in it, and that is hard for the league to regulate. This does hurt Reuben Foster more than it hurts anybody, because this gives the league the opportunity to not only knock him down a couple of draft spots, which makes him a steal, but there's more incentives to put into his contract that, maybe if he abuses this substance again. Basically, there's a lot of clauses that they can throw in. Another place to incentivize would be obviously in his signing bonus, especially if you're a first rounder. That could really start to add up. I just don't see a team going without. I think what makes him such a great candidate is the fact that he's not somebody who's super out of control. He doesn't look like that person who's going to be causing trouble to the brand. I think he's, wise enough to kind of keep a low profile, as off as that opinion may seem. You really don't hear much about him doing things outside of the workplace. It's more so within. So, I don't know how great of a look that is, but you kind of get what you can take at this point, especially for teams who are in dire need of this kind of defensive threat. Where does this leave Reuben Foster? I honestly don't think it leaves a bad taste in anyone's mouth. There's going to be plenty of time for him to build up this repertoire of, I'm just a kid, I made some mistakes, and, I was trying to ease my nerves in such a high anxiety situation. You'll see the kid maybe drop a couple of picks, but other than that, I think the kid will be fine. If he's going to be that passionate, I'd rather him be that passionate on the field than off the field, as we've seen with Pac-Man Jones. That's Dom Details Daily. Way off, way out.